Hey guys, just want to review you from 6th grade. We've done this, but remember a proportion is just two equal ratios. So if we had 3 to 7 equals 18 to 42. I can test to make sure these are equal because I know they are equal if I multiply across this way and I multiply across this way and I get the same thing. Then I know it truly is a proportion. Let's take your calculator. Do 42 times 3. 42 times 3 is 126. Okay, now do the other way. Multiply 7 times 18 with your calculator. Did you get 126? Yep, you should have. So since these are the same, I know these two ratios are equivalent. That means that they are a proportion. Now, remember you can use this fact in finding missing numbers. So like if you had a ratio of 9 to 8 is equal to x over 24. Now, knowing that when I cross multiply, I have to get the same thing is going to help me find that missing number. So we're going to multiply across the two numbers we do know. We know 9 times 24, and that's 216. So I know when I multiply across this way, I've also got to get 216 because these two are equal. So I'm going to come over here and write an equation. I'm going to follow this arrow and I'm going to say 8 times x has to equal 216. And what I did was 8 times x has to equal that 216. Now remember, whatever we do to one side of the equation, we have to do to the other. And to get that x by itself, we do the opposite. So what's the opposite of multiplying by 8? Dividing by 8. And whatever I do to this side, I've got to do to this side. So I've got to divide it by 8. Remember, these cancel out. And look at there, got that x by itself. Then take my calculator and say 216 divided by 8. So this missing number right here, this x, is going to equal 27. That's what that missing number is going to equal. Let's do another one. X over 4. See, the x can be on this side. It ain't going to hurt you. Equals 8 over 16. Okay, so what do we know? We know if it's got that equal sign, that when I multiply across this way, and when I multiply across this way, I have to get the same thing. So take the two we do know. 4 times 8, 32. So when I multiply across this way, I've also got to get 32. So 16 times x has to equal 32. I want to get that x by itself. So instead of multiplying, I'm going to do the opposite and divide by 16. Whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other. These cancel out. Got that x by itself. 32 divided by 16 is 2. So this missing number up here, I could take out that x and put in a 2 because that's what x equaled.